Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ifnaya Jennifer Chibundo Jackson. I'm a YouTuber based in Cologne, Germany. And if you're a returning subscriber, I love you guys. You guys rock. You guys are the best. Send kisses to you all. Also, appreciation post to my reunion family. You guys rock. Like the most top view video that I have here is my reunion talk video. I have I believe my subscribers are mostly reunion from my reunion videos, and they are mostly people that are in reunion process, or maybe that have gone through family reunion process for Germany. So I really appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so very much for subscribing, for being here, your questions. I even found out in my comment sections that most of them that have already passed information to, or maybe that have already passed through the process, I find out they are also helping me reply comments. I thank you all. Thank you so much. Like, the love is too much. I really appreciate. I don't actually want to make this my platform here mostly about family reunion talks and all. I also want to be showcasing my living in Germany lifestyle vlogs and all. So but once I'll be dropping and updating videos on visa processing, family reunion, student visa, anything at all as far as it's Germany. Okay, so on this particular video, it's for you guys as well that are on reunion process. So basically, in my comment section, someone asked me to talk on the lawyers for verification, that the lawyers being sent to you for verification, that I should maybe talk more on that, so people will know what to expect and somehow how to handle it, so they will not fall victim of anything. Yeah, and I think that's very important, because I fell victim, and I am sure a lot of people are falling victim. So I'm going to bring it up here in this video. So stay glued, like, share, subscribe. If you are new here, please hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to get my video whenever it pops up. Then like, subscribe, share to your family member. Your friends might need it, your family might need it, your sister might, anybody can need it, so share. Thank you so very much. And that being said, let's go straight into the video. So on today's video, I'm going to be talking about my lawyer, my own, I don't say anybody else, my own lawyer, how the experience was and how my lawyer treated me, and like at least it's going to teach you guys lessons on how to handle your lawyer and all. And pray you may not get lawyer like mine, because I believe there is a way you can report them and it will not actually still affect your visa processing. But because of you are in a process and you don't want anything to terminate the process for the meantime, that was actually what happened to me. So immediately I went for my interview. After the interview, like 2 weeks later, I got a call from my lawyer. He stated his name and told me so person that blah blah, like actually let me know on the reason why he's calling, that he needs to come to my place to ask few questions concerning my visa processing and the information I submitted at the embassy. So I booked an appointment with him. We selected date and time. So on this particular day and the particular time, he came up to my house. So you know, the places you fill in, those names you fill in as your family and friends. So I failed my sister's name, so she asked me whether my sister is around, so she can quickly see the both of us together. So I told her, yeah, my sister is around. She now asked me to tell my sister to come around with a valid ID card. So my sister then came around. We talked. She asked me. He asked me. He's a guy, a man, yeah, an elderly man. He asked me some few questions. I gave him my answers, and that answers I'm supposed to be filling it out in one form he gave me. So me and my sister was filling the form. He asked my sister as well. My sister was answering and filling the form. So mostly the questions is those questions that is in the paper already, you understand? Or maybe most questions they ask you at the embassy, you understand? So you people can be saying the same thing actually, so the stories will not be different. So after asking us series of questions and we filled out the form, she now snapped my sister's ID card to back up this thing. Then and that's all, I believe. So he left. I see him off. He left. Actually, the information I get from some people, they told me at least as he came, you can find, like in Igbo language we call it oje. You understand? Like someone came to see you, at least you offer him something to eat, drink. So we actually offered him like biscuits and drink. He said he could not eat it. He took it while going. So, and that's it. And also, some people also advise if he comes, you can actually give him a little like tip for him to fill his tank, like no, like buy fuel, you know, that kind of thing. And I think I did, which is actually very bad that in our country someone cannot work fully on government expense without trying to collect anything from the individual. So he collected something that I put in his envelope, in an envelope to give him. He collected, in as much as he was like kind of insinuating it, like that I have so many places that we need him to go, that because my document is mostly in Anambra, in Okas, that means he needs to transport himself and all this. But all this lamentation he's making, I'm not supposed to be the one to pay for it. They actually paid you for this job, and actually in normal sense is for verification, you pay for your verification fee at the embassy. I could not remember how much I paid, but I feel like I paid like 100 and something thousand at the embassy. So am I supposed to like pay for any other thing because you are going to travel around to verify my documents, which I paid you for, and I believe the embassy is still paying you for that? So in as much as you still want your process to be fast as possible, you know how you know how we feel whenever we're on this process. You know how it is, how we feel whenever we're in this process. So we feel like let it be done as soon as possible. So I was being hopeful. I gave him passport money. He related well with me. He was even gisting me concerning his family, his twin boys, you understand? But that story, I don't need them, you know, concern me. What's actually what I want actually is my job to be done, as in the job they sent you on my behalf to be done. So a month later, after coming to my house, I called him. I called him. I was now like, hello sir, how is your day, how is everything? I've not heard from you concerning going to my parents, because the last time you left, you actually told me that you are going to be going to my parents. So as at then, I think they are having a lot of sit at home, I think concerning the COVID-19 whatever. So they were having sit at home, so he was using the sit at home as an excuse. And later on I kept calling. Or do I call? Yeah, I think I called once or twice again. He now told me, okay, that he has been very busy. He has to send one of his boys that is already in the east to actually do the stuff, that he have already given the guy my document. So he now told me on so day the guy will be in my house, and I said okay, no problem. So on that very particular day, I've already informed my mom and my aunt that is in Onitsha, because once he comes, he wants to also use the opportunity to see every other person that is in Onitsha, or maybe where he's coming. So I told my auntie, they all prepared that particular day. He came to my mom's place. My mom interviewed my mom, asked my mom to fill down some stuff, asked my mom questions, and the guy was like, okay, he needs to go to my primary school, my secondary school. So being that my mom also wants the thing to be done, he was not like, transport, they will just be lamenting, so you can actually do something. Okay, my baby is disturbing, I have to pause here and come back later. So they actually like lamenting, so you can actually do something. So he was just trying to lament, maybe he will not even go again today, and maybe, okay, he's a guy, maybe he will not actually go again today, maybe tomorrow, or he's even too busy, maybe he would go, and the lawyer will now come back, like the lawyer that is supposed to handle my case will now come back and continue. So my mom was like, you want, when they are lamenting like that, you actually want to do everything so they can actually finish it. So this was a month later, or a month later. So my mom was not like, okay, you know what, let me take you there, let me take you to her school, let me take you to her primary school, her secondary school is still in Onitsha, we can quickly do that together. So my mom now drove this guy to my primary school. They actually need to find the record to make sure I schooled there. My mom also drove him to my secondary school and confirm everything, and stamped it, my document. And my mom also, because I submitted my baptismal card, so my mom had to drive him to my church where I was baptized, and they actually confirmed that too. So after that, he actually needs to go to my university, that was Oka. So my mom now asked, he was not like, okay, do you know what, since my mom have already drove him to all those places, let him quickly go to Oka and round up. So my mom now gave him transport fare to go to Oka. So like to be making because you actually want to be doing them well, which is not actually right, but if you want within your spirit, like a normal humanitarian attribute, like you just want to gift or maybe help him or maybe try and find him something, then fine. But it's not like you must do it because they're actually being paid. And we also know our system too. So my mom now gave him transport fare. He now went to my second university and cleared with them, and now actually have to tell my mom. I think he called my mom to let him know that he has done everything. So, and he also told my mom that because of the way my mom treated him, because my mom actually gave him food to eat in my house. Yeah. So by the time he then later informed my mom that he's done, so he actually going to carry all my documents back to the main lawyer that is in charge of my case, so that he's done with his own. So I believe he told my mom that he's going back to Lagos that weekend. So I believe that weekend, let me give it Monday, he have already handed over my stuff to the man. Then I was now very happy within my spirit. Okay, like my verification is done. But I waited for the embassy to like tell me that my verification is done. I did not get any message. I have to call the embassy. The embassy told me that they don't know anything yet, that if my verification is done, that they would let me know. So I was telling them that I feel like my verification is done because my lawyer has actually gone to, I said they were now trying, they will try to know what you are saying, so you will not speak out, you will not spit out what you are not supposed to spit out. So I was not like, I feel like my lawyer is done. I did not give them, like the embassy, the details. I was not like, I feel like my lawyer is done. They were not asking me, does my lawyer use his mouth to tell me that he's done? I was not like, no. So the embassy now told me, for the fact they've not sent me any email concerning my verification being done, that my lawyer is not yet done because they've not gotten anything from my lawyer. They now told me, I feel very sad within my spirit. I called my lawyer now said, that he has been very busy, that this one, that one, da. He cut call. I started calling, he's not picking again. So I was so sad. I was not like, was it when I gave him something? Okay, when he was done, actually, because a lot of people were telling me that they did this to their lawyer, they did that to their lawyer. So when he was, I'm not going to be mentioning out the amount. When the lawyer was done, I sent him something to appreciate him for like when the other person told me that he's done. I actually gave him something to appreciate him because that's what people said. So I don't know whether it's the reason why he still wants more money or whatever. So my lawyer now kept delaying submitting my done verification to them. 1 month passed, nothing. 2 months passed, nothing from the embassy. If I call my lawyer will keep lamenting and all. 3 months, 2 months. At the end of the 2 months, I was now so furious. I was so down. I have to call this lawyer. I was now crying. I was now like, what is actually the problem? Why do you want to do this to me? You have been done with my verification for 2 months ago. What is holding you from submitting it? What? I kept lamenting, crying and all. The lawyer was like, he has been too busy, blah blah blah, that I should do something now. If I should do something, you know how they used to talk, all this their shippy talk. I should do something now, that he has been busy and this one, that one. I said, no problem, I will do something, just submit my this thing. He now said, okay, I will submit it. I will not submit it. I will submit it. Do you know, I now sent another money for him. Do you know, this man, it wasn't up to 2 days. The embassy wrote me a message that my verification has been completed. I don't know whether to be happy or to be sad, because I can't believe that human beings are this evil. Like, to the extent that he sat down on my verification for no just cause. The verification that have been done for the past two months, he just sat down on it for no reason, for him to get an extra cash or something. I felt really bad. I have the guy's contact in my phone. I was saying that one day I will call him and pray evil prayer for him. I was not like, after everything and he went successfully, I was not like, let me leave this guy. He will meet his death, or maybe meet something that would hold him one day. I just let it go. That's how they told me that my verification is being done. Then a week later, because I have several mistakes with my name, there will be in a document where I'll be answering Ifunanya Chukwu. There will be in a document where I'll be answering only Ifunanya. So they asked me for an affidavit. So I went and sworn the affidavits and give them. Then a month later, my visa came out. So that is that. So I'm making this video for you guys that still don't know what to expect from lawyers. I can't tell you to give them something. I can't tell you not to give them something. But at least my experience, I've already told you. My experience, I've already letting you know what to expect. Handle it carefully. If you can't take any of their nonsense, go straight to report them and do your thing the way you want. But me, I fell for that and they extorted from me, and thank God my stuff was actually done. They extorted from me. Some people actually stay. It's not like they don't have nice lawyers. Also, they still have nice lawyers too that will not even demand anything. They will go straight and do their job. In a month later, you are done. There are still nice lawyers out there who do their jobs. They are still the ones that extort from you, that wants you to feel miserable before getting anything from them. So If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share your own experience in my comment section. Let's interact on this particular video. Share, like. If you're a new subscriber, hit the notification bell. I love you guys. I'll be dropping more videos like this concerning visa in Germany. Okay, is there anything I've not said? Okay, if I've not said anything that you should want to hear, write it down on the comment section below. Be careful out there. Be careful. If you cannot tolerate any of their mischiefs, report them as soon as possible, immediately. Report them so they can actually change your lawyer on time. That's the mistake I made. I wasn't able to report because I don't want anything that to make my process to be prolonging. So if you experience any of their rubbish, report them on time. Make sure you report them so they can change the lawyer or anything, and don't fall for it. Okay, love you guys. Stay safe. Your visa will be granted in Jesus' name. Amen. Love you guys. Bye. Cheers.